everyone, welcome back to some more Pillars of Eternity. So, unfortunately, there's going to be a lost episode because the last one, which is now going to be taken off YouTube, suffered from a problem of the screen flickering between, I believe, my desktop and the game, which obviously was not happening to me when I was recording. It was just on the recording itself, or else I would have noticed it. And I have changed my recording software, so that shouldn't happen again. I've done some tests with OBS instead of using Shadowplay, and it seems to be fine. I hope it remains fine. So, a quick rundown. We have a new member, Vex, which is from the show Critical Role. If any of you are familiar with that, I made Vex and her bear trinket. They are a ranger and bear companion. She has the subclass... Oh, where do we see that at? Here we go. Subclass of Stalker. So Stalkers have an especially strong bond with their animal companions and excel when they are close to each other, but suffer as soon as they are separated by any distance. Greater than 7 meters, specifically. They have some kind of negative to their stats because they have a bond grief, is what it's called. So I added Vex to the party, and she is voiced by... oh my god. The actual person who plays Vex. Anyway, you'll hear her voice her soon. So Vex is new. In terms of the story, we did travel to Governor Clario's estate. He explained to us that he has lost contact with an outpost on the other side of the island that is overseeing Adra mining operations, and he wants us to go investigate the mining place to see why he has received no messages from there for a while. He can't send anybody away from the village on his own because it is threatened by pirates, so he needs everybody to stay here and man the cannons and make sure that the pirates do not raid the settlement. So we have agreed to go to the other side of the island and check on the mining operation. In return, he is going to repair our ship. So that is our deal. Also, what happened in the last episode, I journeyed to this jail. We met a character in there, and she sent us on a quest, a side quest, to go stop a local, like, bandit king kind of guy in another part of town, which actually we can go to the world map. Now, there we go. And so I went up there, did the side quest, and we did it in a bloodless way. We convinced the person who was sitting over here in Gorechi Street to actually serve as a kind of a protection detail to make sure that nothing else bad happens in town, because the town is suffering from flooding right now. So Gorechi Street in this area of town is just really flooded, and there has been looting that was instigated by this guy, but we convinced him to be like, you know, listen, if you stop doing what you're doing and work with the authorities, then they will owe you one. And he liked the idea of that, so he is now temporarily, I guess, going to help people in this area instead of trying to take advantage of them. So we did that. We also visited a trader, like a merchant trader, in this part of town, and he apparently got beat up by a woman who is off in this village, I believe. And this is where we're going to be going in this episode to see if we can resolve that conflict, because he got beat up a lot, and he also got robbed by this Aomawa woman. And apparently the local authorities of the port will not do anything about it because they've received a lot of help from the local Aomawa community, so I don't think they really want to trip on their toes. So the trader asked us to go talk to her, and again, I believe she's over here. I haven't actually been here yet. And that's how we ended the last episode. So we added Vex to the party. We talked to the governor, got a mission to see, or to check out his Adra mining operations. We stopped a criminal from being a criminal temporarily, and now we're on a mission from a trader, again, another side quest, to go and talk to this woman, I believe, who's over here. So let's go over here. And that is what you missed in the last episode. I know that was a lot of talking, but, you know, it was an hour-long episode, and I had to catch everybody up. It's unfortunate that it was lost, but it is what it is. I did also level up our characters, but you can see what I took when we level up next time, and I can show you what you missed out on that too. Alright, so we are here. I actually got to remind myself what her name is. Mokeha, I guess, is what we're here. Burning Bridges. So, let's see. She's a high-ranking Huana villager. She said I could find her in the Huana village to the northwest of Port Maje. Again, that's why I think this is the place, because this is northwest. Have you seen her?
Amir's winds blow sweet upon you.
Alright, never mind. You're a guard. I need to speak to somebody. Seated upon a chair before the bonfire, Ikawa looks considerably more comfortable here in her home village. She prods absently at the coals with a long stick. Remember we saw her in the second episode. She was having words with the governor. Ikawa's lined face is pocked with fading scars, but there's no hostility in her calm appraisal as you approach.
They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly.
What is this? Insight? I guess you and the governor don't really get along.
Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island if he were free of his masters.
His masters probably being the people back home in the republics. Oh, here we go. Mokeha is causing trouble in town. Ikawa sighs deeply and folds her hands in her lap.
Mokeha is proud, like her father. Each day this alliance tests her patience. What has happened?
I'm apparently very insightful. Oh, apparently my other party members are very insightful. Is she your daughter?
She shares my blood, my caste, my temper. But she is a daughter of the tribe. It is different among our people.
I see. I can probably understand that, considering I am kind of one of you. I don't know if you've seen my face, but I'm one of you. Anyway, I just need her to return what's stolen.
Mokeha is no thief. She has all she needs here. What need has she to steal?
Ikawa's tone does not brook argument.
The Valians must be mistaken. Speak with her. You will see.
Okay. Could you tell me where she is? Oh. Never mind, I found it. She had a sign outside her house that says, "Yo, I live here."
What for do you skulk around in the dark? Do you not sleep? What for do you skulk around in the dark? Do you not sleep?
Okay, so I guess that means we have to talk to her during the day. So this is not going to be like a Skyrim situation where we just kind of come barging in at any time of the night. And then people get up like, oh gosh darn it. So I guess that means we have to...
right now,
wait.
aren't we?
Yes we are. Also in the last episode, I saw a couple more souls. They didn't have anything interesting to say, but we did have her use her lantern to, I guess, send them on their way. So that also happened. Let's wait. Resting is not allowed in this area. That's fine. We will wait instead for morning. Alright. She's not here. Why isn't she gonna wait in her place so that we can come and find her easily? Now I gotta go find her again. Ewophania.
Fancy a look at the wares, my friend?
Did you see? Oh, here we go. Did you see a fight between Rinko and Mokeha?
Did I see it? Best night of my life.
She jabs vaguely at the air, pretending to throw punches.
And he was snuffed out like a candle, poor bastard. I assumed he was being his usual charming self. How he and the wife get on so well, I have no idea. Why do you ask?
Do you know how... Try that again. Do you know how it started?
Not really. I saw the Juana woman bearing down on him, looking like trouble. They argued for a bit. His buddies were dragging him down the road not long after that. Best goods on the island.
Let's see what she has for sale. What is this? Store... Retrain character. Hagfish? There we go. Certain stride. Plus 20% stride, plus 1 resolve. Maybe we can sell some stuff? Like, we can sell that. We have a lot of stuff. Yeah, Warhammer. We'll sell the small shield. Oh, I love me some hard tech. Is this a thing that we can use to craft? Or is this just a thing that I can sell automatically? Like trash, you know? Well, we'll put it in there anyway. Alright, do you have enough money for this? Do you have money, vendor? Like a finite amount? I'm not seeing a number, so I'm guessing no. Alright. But we'll leave it at that. Those are the guards.
What? You are joking.
I'll say the captain is quite handsome.
But sister, they are so small.
Let's be talking about some humans. Where the heck is she? Maybe she's in the lodge? Does she leave this village?
Easy now.
You're a follower
Oops.
of the light?
The light.
Oh, she's
you
right
mean,
there.
Well, depends on what you mean by follow.
Here we go. The Almao woman steps sideways, angling herself toward you, and meets your gaze with an intense stare.
I do not know you.
Her voice is quiet, but each word is clipped and harsh.
You were looking for Kawa?
Nope. I thought you might want to pick on some... Wait, hold on. So that's because I am an Almawa. Let's not be super confrontational yet. Rinko says that you robbed him during a card game.
Rinko?
She scoffs in a guttural burst of sound.
The Valian? You jest, Akira. I should have thrown him into the sea. He dares to call me a thief?
I'm not gonna be super intimidating here. I just want to know what happened. Why don't you tell me what really happened?
What else? The Valians are fools. But Akawa wishes to trade, so we must be patient. We must save them from Nagate's storms, even when they ignore our advice. Ikawa
Okay.
told me I should see the tavern, speak with their people, learn patience. The trader Eophania, she taught me to play Valian cards. A simple game, but none would play with me in the tavern. Not until Rinko. I thought him kind until I proved the victor, and he grew angry. Until he stood in front of his kin and called me a Mataru of Sadahuzi, a filthy islander and a cheat.
Wow.
For that, yes, I beat him. Why does this concern you?
So he didn't get robbed. He lost his money in cards. Okay. You should have told the guards. You've been branded a thief.
I am no thief. Do you mean to insult me?
Listen, I'm not calling you a thief. I'm saying they're calling you a thief.
I am Mataru. I am the guard in Sadahuzi. I defend this village. If I see fit to punish a man, it is my duty.
If a Valiant broke Huana law, would he be satisfied with a fine levied by the governor?
That is not the same. This has long been our island.
Moheka scowls at you, but Choti, I think, liked our response. Without that coin, Rico will lose his home. Or so he told me, but that could have been a lie.
Don't be foolish. Clario will see to him.
So what's that? Okay, diplomacy and intellect. That isn't how it works. The Valiants have to pay for their food and pay taxes.
His kinsmen would let him starve?
Mokeha's brows furrow and her eyes search your face.
Why did this not prevent him playing at cards in the first place? Are all Valians so mad for coin?
Are humans stupid? Is that what you're asking? Because, yes.
So
yes, they
then,
are.
what am I to do? I did not wish him dead.
But the thing is, like, he lost it in cards. So it, like, I don't want to take the coin purse. So I'll just say, maybe apologize to him for beating his face in.
I will not. But I will ask Akawa to send a healer. Perhaps that will quiet his whimpering. Here, take it. I have no need for his Valiant
I
coin.
didn't actually want the coin. She hands you a small leather coin purse and then turns to stride away without another word. You've gained Rinko's coin purse. Like, he lost it, though, fair and square in a game.
Maybe you heard earlier? I follow Aethys too.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. It's about Shodi.
Shodi is talking to you right now, Adair. Oh my god. Adair and his actions with Shodi around have just been... I'm sure this is, like, not planned to happen in the middle of a conversation she's having with him, but, like, it's just... First, she's like, hey, I basically like you, and he's like, yeah. Hey, dude, you remember that girl from way back when who... Oh my god. And now she's in the middle of a conversation, and he pulls me aside like, hey, yo. Anyway, sorry. What did you want?
She means well.
She's right
I can
there.
see that. And she's spirited, and if I was still young and didn't know the things I know, it'd be different.
She is standing right there.
But anybody got that much faith in any god, let alone Aethys? I don't know how to talk to someone like that. Not these days. I get why she's like that. And I was there once, long time back.
His eyelids flare with relieved embarrassment. Oh, sorry, relived embarrassment.
But it's 'cause of that I can't see a way to respect it. I'm no good at hiding it from her either. I don't see this getting better.
Is there more to her than you're giving her credit for? I mean, she does seem able to take care of herself at the very least, so. Sure.
Doesn't seem like she's any different than what she shows.
She's a Dawnstar, but she doesn't worship Aothas, she worships Gaon. But that's an aspect of Aothas. Isn't that kind of like the same thing? Is this kind of like, you know, like the Holy Spirit is a part of God in the Christian religion? Is that what this is kind of like? We'll say this one.
Same thing, really. That's just her trying to find a way to worship Aethys that makes sense to her. I guess that sounds familiar now that you mention it.
Alright.
I mean,
Well,
I am a child of the Dawnstars, even if firstly I'm a Gaunite.
That's good, I guess. For you.
Oh, maybe you don't want to talk about it. That's all right. Surely some other time, then. Was it the way I said it? Or maybe I'm in need of a washing.
oh, Choti. Poor Choti. Falling for a guy who's making me have side conversations with like, yo, dude, this chick is nuts. Alright, so the merchant is down here. And he's probably still on his bed because he got beat up pretty hard.
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry.
I spoke to Mokeha. She claims that she won fairly, and you insulted her.
A surprise! The brute speaks! And you have survived the conversation in one piece.
See, he's kind of an asshole.
Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the savage's pride due a beating? The law is on my side.
So, Darmo is, I think, like the captain of the guard. He's actually outside. And the story that he told me was that he just got beat and robbed. So Darmo thinks this dude was just beaten and robbed, whereas in reality, he lost his coin and then got beat for insulting them. I'm on Mokeha's side here. Confess to Darmo or spend the rest of your sorry life eating nothing but soup. Rinko stares up at you, his eyes wide, his hands grip tightly at the sheets. Listen, sometimes you need tough lessons.
It is not enough that she has ruined me. Now you threaten me in my home. Please, for the sake of my son, I will tell the gods the truth. I swear it.
Maybe this will get you to stop drinking and being a
I must
punk.
hope that Clario's dogs will be more merciful than you.
Level! So, does that mean I get to keep the coin purse? Like, do I still have that? Somewhere? Is there like a quest item section? Let me look at the journal. Burning bridges. I have Rinko's coin purse and can return it to him at his home by the harbor. Well, he does have a son. Can I still give him the coin purse?
The moment the ship arrives, I will take my family back to Ostia.
Alright, well. It is what it is. Alright. Vex is leveled up. We will increase your sleight of hand. And diplomacy. We get 2 abilities. So we have Trinket, her bear. She does, or it does, more damage and penetrates armor more effectively. That's what we got last level. Also, I gave her the March Prey ability when I created the character. Now, we can heal the animal companion. Instruct the ranged animal companion to rush a target, knocking it prone. I like that idea. Increase the character's accuracy with ranged weapons used on distant targets. The ranger's animal companion gains +1 engagements. The recovery penalty while moving is reduced for ranged weapons. Reload speeds are faster for crossbows, arbalists, and all firearms. While wielding a single one-handed weapon, some of the attacker's hits are converted to crits. Grants a damage bonus while wielding a two-handed weapon. Equipped shields deflection bonuses are increased and grant an equal bonus to the character's reflex. Or a two-weapon style. I mean, probably heal companion, right? Alright.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, with those side quests done, we can now go to the main quest of Governor Clario's request and go check in on their Adra mining operations. Which would be leaving the city. And they said it was on the east side of the island. But first, let's go see if there's anything over here. The Wana tribes traditionally heap their dead onto pyres or give their bodies to the deep sea, but mounds like these suggest that rangas of honor, wealth, and distinction were buried here. Well, we know it's here. Let's go and get this way. We'll visit there later. The Waro Woods. Oh, there's the dig site that we need to go to. Let's just do that first. And by first, I mean let's go to Wakura Pass. The trail before you seems thoroughly disturbed by erratic tracks and sparse plants to the immediate sides of the path roughly mangled. A struggle may have occurred here. Let's search the area. I like your perception. Your survival skill is 1 less. Let's go with Adra. Alright. Adra makes sense of the chaos within moments. No blood splatter suggests it was not a fight, and your compatriot easily identifies the claw prints of Charips? The tracks seem recent. A dry and ropey vine has been pulled taut across the path and inexpertly covered in dirt. Beyond, a group of robed figures cringe and cower at a nearby river's bend. Each is frozen in place, ashen and gray, like statues crafted of soot. Disarm the trap. Adra quietly disarms the trap and collects its component parts. Search for the... is it Charips? Charips? Zarups? You hear a series of quiet chirps and growls ahead, and make out the movement of small forms through the undergrowth. Let's observe. You creep closer, parting the grass for a better view. A handful of we'll say Charips, since her name is Choti with an X, I'm gonna say Charips. Hiss and snap at one another, shaking their spears in their scaled fists. They stand over the apparent source of their argument, a small pile of loot likely stolen from the other travelers. Well, ambush and attack. You creep forward, drawing your weapon. Listen, we're kind of like pirates. Kind of.
Yeah? Uh-huh.
I'm here. Ooh.
I gave him a sneak attack, so he does bonus damage from stealth. Alright.
Yes. Charge.
Let's focus you down first. We will send Trinket to go and pounce on you. We will mark you as well. So you two are going to focus on that. Let's see. For Choti, we're going to do the Holy Power. It creates a zone of divine favor around the caster, granting the strong inspiration to allies in the area of effect. That's what I leveled her up with in the last episode. And then we'll see if we can maybe frighten the other one coming in later. For right now, let's do Barbaric Blow. Okay, so that dude's dead.
I've got an arrow with your name on it.
Mark you. Let's send Trinket around. Try and get a flanking bonus.
I shall.
Focus this guy down.
Nice, Trinket. Is it my mark?
All right. Well then. Easy peasy.
Of course, darling. Clever.
What the heck?
I'll handle this.
That's interesting. Was that all of them? Yeah, looks like it. All right. Well then. Ooh, what is this glowy thing? Yes. I like that you can see the Aothos's footprints. So yeah, Aothos apparently in the, giant statue, went to this dig site. I see.
I'll take care of this.
Watch your weight.
What? Choti bends double, hands resting briefly on her knees before she wipes sweat from her brow. Huffing to catch her breath, she glances up to you with a bright smile. You have gained an item, golden... Oh, okay.
If you'll spare me a minute, I'd like to perform a last rite for these poorly departed souls.
She reaches for the lantern on her hip.
Please, Watcher. Without my guidance, they might have a hard time finding the light.
I don't see any souls, so there are no departed souls. Because when I mentioned she did what she wants to do right now in the last episode, there were like the souls, the actual physical souls that we could talk to, but there are none here.
What do you mean? Just look at all these corpses.
And the thing is, she can't actually see them like I can. But for some reason, her lantern can still send them on their way, even though she can't see them. She waves a hand around as if that explains everything. These people had their souls sucked out by Eothas. Their corpses are just empty husks.
That why they're so ashy?
No, that's because they haven't had lotion. Exactly. Eothas caused a... Oh, right, this word. The bioac, when he passed through. I totally forgot about that word from the first game.
So it's not just symbolism in my dreams. I saw my god walking through storms. Didn't know he created them. While I do thank you for shielding my pride, Watcher, I figure it's better to be safe than sorry. So if you don't mind, I'll just do a call-in real quick.
Okay.
Mighty kind of you.
She grins happily. With 2 intense strides forward, she unsheathes her sickle and lantern, fluidly swinging each in a series of well-practiced movements. Chanting, whirling, weapon slicing the air, Choti's voice lifts and falls in an evocation, a summons to any departed lingering in the area.
This here's a final call for all souls. Last stop for the lost. Gather round now, I'll cut you loose and haul you into the light.
Swinging the lantern faster and faster, Choti plants her thighs wide and then thrusts her arms up high overhead. The lantern rattles in her grip. Okay, I was just seeing what this was. And the light from within flares blindingly bright. In the silence of your held breath, it almost seems like a soul should sift up from within one of the corpses, quivering in the air before siphoning into the lantern's fading brilliance. But the ashen bodies are bereft of souls, so in the end, Choti's light fades without acquiring anything. I'm going to say nothing.
It's my honored duty to reap and shepherd departed souls during their journey to being reborn. With Aethys dead, me and the other Reapers gotta gather as many souls as we can. We'll keep him safe until Gon returns to Hell and can take him into his divine embrace.
Rub the dirt from her cheek? What? That's... No, I'm not gonna do that. What do you mean?
I'm keeping lost souls. And here.
She taps the metal frame of the lantern.
And that's all I care to say for now. Let's go.
I mean, the thing is, she isn't crazy. When she did the lantern thing, the souls in the other city did get, I guess, sucked away. So, yeah, she's not crazy. Something does happen. Well, we got a way down there. I'm basically coming up here to see if there's any kind of hidden secrets. Alright, guess there isn't. At least none that we can see.
The better part of that. I'll take care of it. Sadly, I can...
I feel running around in stealth like this, I feel like this is a party in D&D and everyone is always like, hey, listen, DM, when we're moving around, just assume we're doing it stealthily.
Roll in the darkness.
That's well, I accidentally pressed the button that takes out of stuff. Alright, kill it!
You're going down.
We need you to be a little closer so you don't get away from Trinket, because you'll be sad. We will have Trinket try to knock over a worm, I guess. We're going to mark this worm as well. Let's do the whole blessing. And this thing is going to be dead before we even get to do that. Fighter intensity focuses on their training, gaining an aware inspiration for a short time. Let's activate that.
I've got an arrow.
There we go. Wow, I took some damage there. Holy
How can I
crap.
help?
Let's keep quiet.
Come along, Trinket.
Whoever was in here left in the middle of drinking their tea.
Is that all?
Must have been pretty serious if they were in the middle of tea drinking. Ferris, take this coin out to the Huana village and see if you can round up anyone willing to do a week's digging for pay. Try the low caste types first, the Roparu. They're used to hard work and they don't ask for more than their share. Okay.
I'll handle it. I'm afraid not.
I guess we should maybe start going into these rooms. A cave beetle.
My turn.
Very well.
Stay behind me.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, I think it saw them before the sneak attack damage went in. Oh, hey! What up, surprise bug?
What can I do you for?
Attack!
Shrink it. Pounce! Oh, that thing's already dead. It was a vicious battle.
Hey.
Got some stones. Champion's medallion. The small Adra disc was apparently to be worn as a medallion. One side of the disc depicts a figure with its arms raised triumphantly above its head, a blade in one hand and a shield in the other. The other side of the disc has been worn smooth with time and is unreadable. One of the workers dug up this old Adra medallion in the sub-level yesterday. I doubt Oderisi, hope that's how you pronounce that, would be interested in it. And besides, it looks like it's worth something. Might be nice to surprise the crew with a bonus. I wonder if this, like, opens up a door.
What do you need?
That would be my guess.
I'll do.
Uh-huh.
Let's go back to the training hall.
Bring the lantern.
I'll handle
We're here.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, heck yeah. Disable every single trap in the game. Let's go with... I like this idea of us being stealthy fighters. And... I'll keep going up history. 1. I get 1. We don't need shields. Barbarian learns to line up their most savage blows, improving the accuracy of secondary attacks from Carnage. Carnage is that ability that they have like a minor cleave, I believe, right? Grants a damage bonus against all Wilder. Toughens our thick skin, raising their armor rating and allowing a more dominant combat presence. Last level, I took this one. Specialized training increases the character's action speed while using a weapon in each hand. So let's take the thick skin. Increase our armor. Oh, we get another specialization. Maybe firearms? Character fires and reloads the pistol quickly at the cost of accuracy. Dual wield melee weapons, dual wield or I guess brace of pistols. Let's do it. And then a dare. Keep going up mechanics. Let's do streetwise. What do we got for you, buddy? Two-handed weapon. This is the dual wielding. Equipped shield deflection bonuses are increased and granted equal bonus to the character's reflex. That looks good too. The fighter trains in the ability to adopt specialized fighting stances. Each stance excels at handling a different aspect of combat. Defender stance is apt for holding fast against a group of enemies. Cleaving stance is effective when attacking several at once. Warrior stance is best for standing toe-to-toe against a single. Fighter lunges through the battle, pulling an enemy into immediate melee range, causing crush damage and leaving them dazed. There's so many things here, especially since we also have, Oh! Maybe this is like a bonus thing just for fighters alone, because I can't go to the other class. Okay. What else have we got? The shield bonus. Gains a bonus defense against intellect, perception, constitution, afflictions. That could be good. Steady the fighter's arm, allowing them to convert grazes to hits on any attack made with a proficient weapon. So any graze is an auto hit. While winning a single one-handed weapon, some of the attacker's hits are converted to crits. Let's do the stances. Wow, okay, so we get... Oh, because you get two normally if in a single class, but this one it automatically splits them into one each. That's what's going on. The rogue creates a small cloud of smoke that hides their presence for a short time. A dirty attack that makes an opponent unable to see, so we could blind them. Would this stack? No, right? We couldn't take that in both trees, could we? Variety of underhanded tactics, turning some of their hits into critical hits. While winning a single one-handed weapon, some of the attacker... Yeah, that's the same that we have in the other one. Let's go with the blinding strike, though. And you get another weapon type. What to do? An interrupting shot. Because since you made him a rogue, I don't necessarily want him to just be a super tank, so like grabbing a large shield, like I don't think I'm going to do that. But maybe getting another weapon type that gives them more penetration than a saber would. Makes sense. Let's see. Warhammer is crushing and piercing. Penetration 8. But then we have a mace, which is going to be just crushing. Penetration 9. And this converts grazes to hits. Oh, man. Let's go with maces. Well, do I want to go maces? I don't know. Maybe we should do a ranged weapon first? No, let's do maces. That way we have an option of more penetration if we fight enemies that are armored. Skeletal Warrior. Armor 7. Alright, real quick. Armor rating. Or is it under penetration? Here we go. When a damaging attack hits a target, the attack's penetration is compared to the target's armor rating to determine how much damage gets through. Penetration comes from the weapon or spell that is being used, but can be raised through the use of magic abilities, talents, and weapon enhancements. Armor rate. Okay, let's see. Penetration is compared to the armor rating of the attack's damage type. E.g., a fireball will always check penetration against burn armor rating. Raw damage bypasses all armor and does not need a penetration. So full penetration, which is plus 30% damage, is if the penetration is twice the target's armor rating. Penetration listed damage. Penetration meets or exceeds the target's armor rating. So that will always get through. Okay. Under penetration. Minus 25% damage per point under the target's armor. Max of 75%. So right now our penetration of a saber is 7. The skeletal warrior armor is 7. So it's going to be 7. Like it because it meets. And we would need to be 2 points above their armor. Was that right? Oh, sorry. Twice the target's armor rating. That's a lot. All right. Well, Adra, let's move up here. Let's get close, and then Adra is gonna go in.
Careful.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's something there.
I think they saw us.
Sad. Onward.
Something stronger.
I can't find a weak spot.
All right, let's knock you to the ground. Mark you. Let's increase our might. We're going to try and blind you. We're going to go into a barbaric rage. And then a barbaric blow.
My God. I've got an arrow with your name
Need
on
something
it.
stronger.
There we go.
That dog won't hurt.
That looks like something.
Knock them down because they're flanking us. Let's increase that.
I'll put a dent in it.
God, their armor is pretty thick.
Charge.
Never you mind that miss.
Can't make a
I'll
dent.
land the next one.
All right, let's go with Holy Radiance. Oh, there we go. All right.
Happy to oblige.
So their armor was 7, right? Our penetration is 7. They kept saying that we weren't getting through. Even with you are 7. What the heck? Oh, maybe it was your arrows then? Maybe that's what was the problem? Why that message was popping up?
Yeah.
Breastplate, sword. Okay.
Yeah?
There, let's go disable these. Alright. Let's say alchemy and insights. 1 skill. Jeez, you have so many to choose from now. Let's go see what they are, though. Withdraw. Isolates a single target within a protective sphere, shielding them from harm while their health regenerates. So I guess we get these automatically. Because I didn't pick that. The Fit increases Constitution for 60 seconds. Places a magical shield on the floor that sends enemies sprawling on contact, causing them to become prone. So that's some crowd control. The priest clears their minds, spreading their clarity to nearby allies, thereby granting the resolute inspiration. Call forth a divine weapon specific to your deity and empowered by your faith. That's kind of cool. Creates a slow-moving, energetic projection of the priest's faith, returning health to allies and inflicting freeze damage to enemies. Is that like a cone? Foe targets. Okay. Calls down a pillar of divine judgment, inflicting crush damage to the target and knocking them and enemies in the area of effect prone. I like a lot of these. We'll grab this one though. And then for the monk ability, through pain, the monk is able to cleanse their body, reducing the duration of incoming and existing hostile effects by half. Okay. Weave a pattern of pain with your movements, gaining a gradual increased bonus to accuracy and wounds Suffering any damage ends this effect. The monk immediately inflicts raw damage on himself or herself and gains wounds. Allows the monk to gain wounds when receiving damage. Lowers the monk wound threshold, allowing them to gain wounds at a faster rate. That sounds like it's a core mechanic, so we should probably grab lesser wounds. Okay. Which one do we want for you? That is considered a small shield, I believe. I don't know. We already have a ranged weapon. I don't know what I would want her to have. I mean, this is called piercing blows. You know, let's grab this. I'm trying to make sure that all the weapon proficiencies are all kind of spread out, so we're not all looking for the same weapon.
Keep it down. I got it.
I'll take care of this.
Whoa.
Another armor of 7. Immunity to poison and cleaving stance. Oh yeah, stance.
Hey.
Jeez, I forgot to do the stances. Oh, here we go. So we're on cleaving stance. Apt for handling groups of enemies while in the stance. Fighter kills with a melee weapon will trigger an instant AoE weapon attack. A balanced strategy apt for standing toe-to-toe with a single combatant. While in this stance, the fighter gains increased accuracy and deflection. Adopts more conservative combat strategy, concentrating on locking down enemies that stray too close. The fighter increases their number of engagement targets and takes less damage for each he or she engaged. Let's do warrior stance for right now. Let's see if we can disarm this trap first. There we go.
I shall.
Hey. Stay behind me.
Alright.
Yeah?
Attack!
Attack. Let's do mark. We want to move you there. We'll move you up here. Trinket will move right there.
Something?
Alright, so at this range, are you suffering from... Yeah, so she has bonded grief, so that's more than 7 meters away. Yeah. Now you're fine? Now you're fine.
Didn't work. Didn't work.
Bring it down!
Reap what I sow.
Alright.
Hey. Yeah?
I'll take care of it.
Bears elaborate detail from the buckles of the warrior's greaves to his curly locks. Alright, let's go see what's in this chest. Hey, we got a mace. Gauntlets of accuracy, plus 3 to accuracy. And a large shield. Okay. Let's see. Wrong screen. Wrong screen. Here we go. So, a mace. Let's get some more penetration on you since we're fighting people with armor. And then accuracy, let's see, yours is 32. Ours is fine. 31, 36. Let's give you the accuracy then. You are supposed to deal damage the way that I'm building you. So
Yeah,
let's do this.
Sure.
Luminous Adra pool? Alright. Well, you know what? Just checking the time here of this video. Let's actually end it here, and then we will continue exploring the site in the next one. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time. Take care.